Hello everyone. In this video I will be discussing about the splices. So what exactly are splices? You can see a side view of two columns over here, and the gusset plate is connected to a column, and these two plates which are acting as a tension member are connected to the gusset plate. So what exactly are splices? See, let's say that the distance between these two columns is around 20 meters and a single section of plate is not available. Then you'll be using two different plates. In order to make a connection between these two plates, you will be using extra plates. So these extra plates, which are used to connect two different members, are called as splices. It is nothing but you will be designing a plate which connects these two members. So starting with the first problem, you are asked to design a splice to connect 300 by 20 mm plate with another plate of 300 by 10 mm. So width of plate and thickness. So length will never be mentioned. So always plates will be mentioned with respect to width of plate and the thickness of the plate. So two plates, one is 320 and the other one is 310. These two are to be connected using a splice or splice plate. The design load acting on this junction is 500 kN. The load to be transferred between these two members is 500 kN, and this is the design load, factor load, and we are asked to use 20 mm bolts which are fabricated in the shop. So braid is not mentioned, the bolt is mentioned. So both the widths are same, the thicknesses are varying. If you see the cross section from bottom, so this will be the view 1-1. The one plate is 20 mm thick, the other is 10 mm thick. So using two splice plates. So it is nothing but double cover butt joint now. So there is a gap of 10 mm. So we will be using a packing plate of 10 mm thick. So you have to use, be careful, you have to use beta pk here, which is a reduction factor while calculating the bolt value. So starting with first step, data. The diameter of bolts given is 20, the diameter of bolt hole will be 22. So grade of bolt is not given, so is assuming of 5.6, so it will be 500 Newton per mm square. Ultimate strength of stress of plate is always 410 unless it is specified. So pitch is 2.5 times of D minimum values and edge is 1.5 times of DH. So now you have to calculate the bolt value. So T will be 6 mm for splicing plates. Let us assume the thickness of splicing plates as 6 mm. So splicing plate are of 6 mm. So it's a double cover butt joint. So thickness should be compared between 10, 20 and 12. The summation of these two thicknesses. So out of these three values, the least is 10 mm. So T will be 10 mm. And this is a double cover butt joint. So two shear planes. So we'll assume that one will be in the threaded portion, the other will be in the shank portion. So Nn will be 1, Ns also will be equal to 1. So calculating shear capacity using this reduction factor for packing plates, you will be getting shear capacity of 112.99. Similarly, bearing capacity, you will be getting 83.15. The least of these two is 83.15, so the bolt value will be 83.15. So number of bolts is given by load by bolt value. The design load acting is 500 and the bolt value is 83. So you are getting 6.01. So you will be going with 6 bolts itself. So remember, this is a double cover butt joint. So the number of bolts per joint is 6. So this particular joint it is 6, the other it is 6. So pitch and edge you have calculated, and this gauge you can work out based on the width of the plate available. So it is 300. We are providing the bolts in this fashion. So edge and end distance are same. So if it is 35, here also it will be equal to 35 and 35. The remaining out of 300 will be divided into two equal parts. It will be 115 and 115. So block shear failure occurs in this fashion over here. So this entire block will be separated as a block. So these two are the shear planes and this will be the tensile plane. And you can work out the length of splicing plate here also based on the pitch and edge distances, and it will be equal to 240 mm, and this will be the cross section. This plate the widths are same but thickness is varying. This main plate is 20 and this plate it is 10, and using a packing plate of 10. So first check is TDG with respect to TDG. So AG Fy by gamma m naught. So here I have to substitute the gross area of the plate, the main plate whose thickness is less. So 300 into 10 into Fy is 250 divided by gamma m naught is 1.1. So TDG will be getting 681.82. So its capacity is 681.82, and but the load acting is 500, so it is safe. If you check for rupture, so this is a plate, you have to use this particular formula. So thickness once again is T. So TDN, you will be getting 690.77. Once again it is more than the load acting, so it is safe. Block shear, so LV into T. So LV is, in this case, it is 85. 50 plus 35. The length of shear plane from this particular point till here it is 85. So similarly, LT will be 115 plus 115, which will be equal to 230. So LV into T, thickness is 10, so it will be 850. AVN also will be equal to 190 mm. So AVT is 850 minus, there are two shear planes, so 2, and the number of bolt holes participating in each shear plane is 1 full bolt and half, so 1.5 into DH is 22 and the thickness is 10. So AVN will be this much. So once again ATG, the number of shear planes is 1, the length is 230 and the thickness is 10. So ATN is once again ATG minus number of tension plane is 1 once again, and DH is 22 and thickness is 10, and number of bolt holes participating in single tension plane is 2. You can see this figure, 1 full bolt, half full bolt hole and a half bolt hole. Totally it makes 1 plus 0.5 and 0.5, 2 bolt holes are participating along this tension line. So it will be equal to 2. So ATN is 1860 mm square. If you substitute here, you will be getting TDB1 660. Once again it is more than 500, and TDB2 we are getting 555.11, and that is also more than 500 kilonewton. So it is safe. Similarly, I am having one more problem here. You have to design a splice to connect 350 by 20 mm plate with 350 10 mm plate for a design load of 400 kilonewton using HSFG bolts for connection. So width of the two main plates are same, and whereas the thickness are varying, one is 20, the other is 10. So the backing plate, once again it will be equal to 10 mm. So here the thickness of splicing plate is not mentioned. So the previous problem you assumed it as 6 mm, you can go with 8 mm here, and you can solve this problem based on the data given over here. It is same as the previous problem. The only thing is the width of plate is changed, thickness of splicing plate is changed, and instead of the other ordinary bolts you can go with HSFG bolts. And this is regarding splices. Thank you.